Welcome to Tangling Along with me. We are continuing on tanglepatterns.com, and today it is this pattern that we're going to work with. Let's open up the book and find a space for this pattern. This is yet another grid tangle, and I don't want it over here, so I think I'm gonna pop it in right there. So let me make a grid, some kind of grid. I'm just gonna make the lines a little, what do you call it, in an angle here. And don't make the grid too small, because you don't want too small rooms to work in. And mine is a bit wonky, and wonky grids are also perfect. Don't worry if they are totally wonky, it's all fine. So we have the grid. And I'm gonna go in here and look at this one. And I'm finding around the middle, and I'm going a little to the side of the middle. And going down to a little before the middle, making a little space there. And then 2 more lines, and then we are going to do the same on the other side, and this way we make a few squares here. Like that. Then I am going in and I'm auraing this square until there's no more room for auraing, and I am going to color in the last square here. I'm gonna do the same up here, auraing. Personally, I give it 3 auras and then I color in the rest. Let me turn my book a tiny bit here. Do it over here. 1, 2, 3 auras and coloring in the last one. And over here, 1, 2, 3. A bit over there. Then I'm going to the next room here, and I'm going to continue the 2 lines that we had there. And ending them off into small squares. And I'm gonna do almost the same thing. I'm making the 3 auras. 1, 2, 3. But this time I'm not coloring it in. Going over here, doing the same. 1, 2, 3, not coloring that in either, and the same up here. Not coloring that in either. 1, 2, 3. And I'm gonna go in here with our lines. 1, 2, 3, and I'm gonna color that one in. And of course, if you have a whole square here, you do everything in there. Color that in. And I'm gonna turn my book again. Whoops, that was the cord for my camera. And I'm finding my 2 middle lines here. Going in there. And then again, the auraing. And over here, we don't color it in. 1, 2, 3. And we don't color that one in. Going down here, finding my middle lines. Doing the squares in the corner first. And if it's easier for you, do all the square first. Then you don't have to look for them. When you need them. I think that must be 1, 2, 3, so that's right here. And then that one. And that is a bit wonky, but I think it's okay. And they go down here. This go down there. Turning my book. And making the squares first. And that's right here. There we go. Let me see. Starting with this one, because that is 1, 2, and then that one. And we're not gonna color that in because we have the colored one right here. So 1, oops, that was wonky. 2, 3, and coloring that in. Oh, that got really wonky. Let me try to fix that. Just give me a second. I need to find the right one. There it is. I want this one to be a little more straight, so I'm just gonna use my black brush pen here to go over it, and I'm gonna leave that to dry for a second before I continue. And then I'm just gonna make these corners up here instead. 1, 2, 3. Color that one in. And then 1, 2, 3. Color that one in. And let's make this more straight. There we go. Then this one, let's take this one up here, it's easier. So 1, 2, 3, and there we are not gonna color it because we have the colors here next to it. And the same here, we're not gonna color that one in. And this one either. Let's go down here. I think I'm gonna do this one first. So 1, 2, 3, and over here we are going to color. I'm gonna jump right into this one because there isn't that much over there. So here, 1, 2, 3, and this is going to be colored in. Down here, 1, 2, and the last one we can't see. 1, 2, 3, just because I can. And color this one in. 1, 2, 3. That is not going to be colored. as well as that one. No colors. And then over here we need the color. And I might not be counting out loud right now, but I'm still counting. That's just how my brain works. And then down here, that must be colored in. 2, 3. Over here, and again, coloring this one in. 2, 3. There we go. So that's the pattern. There's nothing more to it than that. Where's my cap? Right here. I'm just gonna make sure it is a little more dry before I continue with my shading here. There's a lot of ways you can do this. You can either do the lines that goes in between these, but I'm actually thinking of trying to place a little crisscross here, and I'm gonna do that in all of these. Kind of following these end points here where the line is kind of ending and going the other way. And then I'm just softly going in with my Tortillion and softening that out. And again, you can do this with your graphite on your white page. This is actually making it kind of glowing. I like it. And you kind of get a grid that goes in the opposite direction now with this. I kind of do like that. I want this white string line I have here all the way around this one to disappear on me, so I am using my little piece of eraser and just erasing that line all the way around it. I think that looks a little more neat. It shouldn't be necessary, but when I am making these videos, I'm always pushing a little harder with my white than I normally do, so it's not disappearing in the same way as it normally does, so I'm erasing it instead. But that is the pattern for today. I actually think that turned out really pretty. It's this pattern right here. I hope you enjoyed that one, so thank you for watching. Have an attitude of gratitude.